and the scenarios. Go all these features, pivot tables, all these features, people really use it. Those are the advanced features of Excel. The advanced feature of Excel also enable you to solve complex problems with very simple formula. And you deal with large number of data. So that is why we first go to keyboard mastery, that your keyboard was very good. That you must have a very good keyboard mastering skill. So we tried to use some keyboard skill that I given it to you. Yes, I gave it to you last week. The keyboard shortcut, they are very, very important. We use them. Once you know how to use them here, it will help us when we get to something like financial modeling. So this is a keyboard mastering, and the keyboard for you to just master keyboard, be able to use keyboard. And we've tried some of it like here. Like if your cursor is here, if I press Control Home, if I press Control plus Home, it takes me to the beginning of the document. If I press Control N, take me to the end of the document. If I want to move up, I press Control Up to give me. So these are the keyboard shortcuts that we learned about in our last lectures. So I want you to also practice it too. Here too, let's say I want to put the total of this figure here. Then I press equal to, Alt equal to. If I press Alt equal to is for some functions. Some function is the only function that have shortcuts in Excel. So once I press Alt equal to, I'm going to see my dancing. Go to the dancing, just the dancing dancing something that captured the formula. From there, if I press right arrow key, it will locate where I want to solve. Then I can now solve them by using keyboard shortcut or pressing Control, Shift, and down arrow key. When I press this one, then to put the answer in that particular place, I press Control and Enter. If I press Control, Enter, then I move up with arrow key. It will put the answer in that particular place. So if I have 1 million rows, and I want to sum them anywhere, especially at the top, so that because I can't see the bottom of the. So if I do that kind of, perform that operation, it's going to put it for me. So that is one of the beauty of knowing shortcuts. We talked about that one last week. We also, after that, we just to remind ourselves, for those people who cannot do worksheet, those people who cannot create worksheets, we show how to create worksheets, and we do just simple calculation there. Let me delete this one for now. I press this one, I delete it. I delete this one. Then to sum this, I have to sum this. What you do is put your cursor in that particular total. Go to sum. You click sum functions. Sum function is going to guess correctly where you want to sum. Want to sum it, go to this enter. You press enter on your keyboard, click it. It's going to click the enter for you. Then you can drag down. But mostly in advanced Excel, you don't drag down. You don't drag down. You just double click this place. It's going to give you the answer. It's going to put the answer for you. Now, this place also, if you want to find the total here too, you are going to perform the same operation. I mean, want to calculate the total, just put your cursor here, go to auto sum, click, Then also click enter. Once you click enter, you can now drag here. So it will calculate all the total for you. The same thing, if you are calculating the type average, you then press shift key and select the last item here. Then click enter. Then you can now drag, and it's going to give you the average. Then the highest, want to find highest of any figure. We're going to use what we call max function. Press equal to, then type max, then open bracket, then select the first value, press your shift key and select the last one. Then click enter to get that one. Then you can now drag and you get your answer. Then the same thing, the lowest figure going to be equal to mean, open bracket, then select the first value, put your hand on shift key and select the last one. Then press enter here to bring it out. Then you can now drag. So that is how to do this simple calculation here, or this worksheets. We call it worksheets. Then we'll go back to the topic. The next thing we did was to use quick. Nice. We use the quick analysis tab. Quick analysis tab. If you have a small data or any data, any data, just select it. Then watch for this small icon here. That is quick access. That is, there are a lot of words of information there. You can find out this one can give you the formatting. If you click that one, you're going to format it. Then for these two, if you click this one as well, it's going to give you charts too. Then the same thing here. It's going to give you some icon set. This icon set is in conditional formatting. We'll talk about them later. Then this one, maybe going to give you greater than or table. It's going to draw a table for you. Table, you see greater than. So if I click this one, it will show me the table. If I click this one, it show me table. On that, going to create table. This is a table. I press Control. Then I can also draw there. If I click sparkline charts, look at all these sparkline. If I click this one, it's going to draw very small, tiny chart for me that represent those values. So this one that's a wealth of information. Once you select it, you're going to see a lot of things there. So it's very, very important for quick access. I'll click this, another topic. The next one we also did is okay, statistics. These statistics, I want to point out this one. Last lecture, we talked about largest, first largest, second largest, third largest. Then somebody asked a question about smallest. Now let's let's calculate the largest first. The largest, if you press equal to, then you type large, open bracket. Then you select your data, then press shift key and select the last data. Then if you click enter, select your data, then there's also there's a K there in that function, in that syntax. So it's going to be comma. When we say second largest, it's going to put 2 there. Once you put 2 there and click enter, it's going to give you second largest. If it's third largest. Now, if I want this formula, if I want to edit it, if you want to edit it, you press F2 key. If you press F2 key, you can edit the formula, move it to that 2. Let's say third largest. I put 3 there. I click enter. I press enter. It's going to give me third largest, fourth largest, and so on and that. Then this one, smallest. If you want to find the smallest, the equation is equal to small. That is small. Open brackets. Open the brackets. Then select the first, then press shift key and select all the data. Then comma. Then you can now put whether it's second, third, that would be 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Let's say the second largest, put 2 there. Then I'll click enter here. Then it's going to give me that. If I want third largest, I can edit. To edit the formula, you press F2 key. Press F2 key. Move your cursor to that particular place. Then clear the 2, put 3 there, and press enter. So that is the third largest. So that one addresses.
Sorry, you mean to say
third
smallest?
It's third smallest. Yes, third smallest. It's third smallest. Thank you for the attention. That's third smallest. So that one addresses the question somebody raised during our last lecture. So the other one, highest, you can do that one. Lowest, you can do that one, and all these ones you can do that one. So just a kind of just to also just to revise it, and just to revise that. Then that is statistics. Then absolute reference.
Sorry, please. The lowest and the smallest is the same thing. Technically, you achieve smallest and the lowest is referring to the same value.
Yes. But this other one is just to help you to maybe want to go lower than the lowest. Hello? You want to know the second largest, first largest, third largest, and all those, or second smallest, third smallest, fourth smallest, and so on. So this one is absolute reference. Absolute reference. We have 2 types of references in Excel. We have the relative reference, then we have the absolute reference. Relative reference is that one you see cell referencing each other. But the one that concerns the advanced Excel is absolute reference. That is, you lock a cell, you make it absolute, the value does not change. Now, let's say this is a salary. This salary, let's say we want to add maybe the salary, we want to raise it by maybe 25%. Now, 25% across board. Let's say we want to, the salary, maybe the salary increase. They just want to increase the salary of. So how to calculate it? Using absolute reference. Just press equal to sign. Then you can select the first salary. You multiply it by the percentage. Then that one will only take care of just the raise. Now, you now add the salary there. You now say plus. Then you add the salary there as well. Add the salary again. Add the salary again. Then if you click enter now, it will show you this one has been raised by this 20%. But if you drag it down, you will see this one is the only one that received that raise. Though now we must lock this cell here. We must lock it. That's when absolute reference something comes in. So let me press Ctrl Z to go back to that particular place. Now, to edit the formula, press F2 key. F2 key, it will open the editor. You now move your cursor to that cell. That cell, we need to lock it. You put your cursor between that cell, you put your cursor there. Okay. Move your cursor to, we're going to lock this I4. We're going to lock it. So we move that cursor to between that I, then press F4 key. If you press F4 key, you're going to put $sign between them. Now, if you click, you now click enter key. Once you click enter key and drag it down, everybody will now receive the 20 solid reference. That cell is locked. If you look at the formula, see that I is constant. See that I is constant with $sign. Once you lock a cell, it must put $sign between them. $sign must put it between them. And once you press, you can type it if you want, if you wish. But if you want to be very fast, once you find the total, once that one is in place, the formula is in place, you can change what you use to multiply it. You can change the absolute, you can change this place and it will give you different, you can play around with it and to give you what you want. So that is absolute reference. Now, this one too, we go to paste special. Paste special is used to, you can use it to multiply maybe group of cells. You can use it to add, you can use it to subtract. Now, let's say we want to add 5,000 to this salary. Just say maybe just somebody just, maybe the company you just want to give everybody maybe a dash, maybe it can be property share and profit sharing or anything. They just want to maybe give you some money. Now they just say, okay, give everybody 5,000. Give everybody 5,000. So you can use paste special to do that. That paste special, just put your cursor where you want, what you want to paste. Then copy. There's a Control C. Nice copy. Then select that particular column where you have the right click on it, look at paste special, click in dialog box. So if you want to add, you click add. If you want to subtract, you click that. You want to multiply everything. So you can pick the option, from here. Let's say I'm adding. I click add there. I click enter. So everything is going to add 5,000 across board. So you have 5,000. So that's very important to quickly maybe add something to a set of values or like a column. So that is a paste special. Now, any question? Any question? Any question? Okay, let me go to today's, we are treating what we call data validation. Data validation is you want to control the input of your cells. What you have in that particular cell, you want to control it. Now, if you send Excel question or Excel, maybe Excel worksheet, you send it out to people. You want them to enter something there. You want to control it. So you can use what we call data validation. Data validation. So the first step is for you to select maybe you select the cells or the column you want to add data validation to. Now, you now go to from data tab. From data tab, from data tab, let me see. This thing is from data from data tab, you go to now see data validation. You choose data validation. When you choose data validation, then these are different data validation you can do. These are that is available. The whole number. Maybe that place I want whole number. I click, I choose whole number. Maybe I want whole number between, maybe minimum is 5. Maybe maximum is 20. Maximum is 20. So those are the numbers I want with the number, the minimum is 5 and the maximum is 20. Whole number. I click here. So here, if I started adding something, if I add 6 now, it will go. If I add 4, I click enter. It's going to give error because 4 is not up to 5. So it will give error. Try to give error. I type it, it's going to accept. If I click here, if I type 25 there or 20, I click enter, it's going to give error. So with that, you can control what particular cell. So that is one of the function of data validation. It will validate the data to make sure that if I select it, just you can select as many, select it first. The first step is just to select that. Length. If I type get there, if I type get, click enter, it's acceptable. But if I type no, if I type no there, I click my criteria. So if I type 7 here, 7, I click enter. That one is acceptable. Then if I type movement here, movement. If I type movement here and click enter, see, and send something, you want to validate it. If they don't conform to that particular instruction, it do not accept the input. So that one is. Then the other one is, if I go to me, I want to validate dates. This is dates. So if I want date between, maybe I want date between, okay, start date, maybe today, maybe from 1, maybe no, I want between today 08 slash maybe 01 slash 24. And I want that date maybe I want 08 again, slash maybe 31st slash 24. So I want between August, I click this one. Maybe
Click 31st.
24.
31st.
I
Yeah.
say 24. I click OK. Now, if if my date, if what you borrow now, 02 slash 24. If I click enter, it will go. But if I type 07, maybe 07 slash 02 slash 24, click, see, it won't accept it. So if you want a particular date, once you have specified, it will once it conform with the criteria, it's going to do it too. Now, this one, the other one is drop down list. Drop down list. If I click this one, let's say I want this, then I'll go to data validation. Then I click this one, I click list. Then the list, you can type it, then you can also maybe put it somewhere and it will pick the list from that particular place. Maybe I want courses like SQL, maybe SQL. Then I click enter. So, okay, let me edit it. If I click this one, it's going to show me all those lines, but I can also type it somewhere else. Maybe I want to type it there. Maybe most of these courses, just choose one course. I already typed SQL there. Let me see, SQL. Then maybe Excel. Then maybe SPSS. So these are my options. So if I come here again, I go to data validation. Then from here, and I click this place. I can now I select this. I click enter. So it has selected those columns. I click OK. From here, instead of typing it there, I'll just click this one. If I click this one, to give me the drop down, the drop down to. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go back to that one. Control Z. Control Z. So the first thing is to first select where I want. I select them. I'll now go to data validation. Then I want list. From this list, I'll click this one. I'll select that particular place. Then click enter. Then click OK. So the first one, if I click to show, they have already, if I click exit, the second one too, if I click SPSS, the third one. So you must specify, if it's Excel again. So this is how you can create what we call drop-down list. Drop-down list. You don't want people to maybe put anything there, just the drop-down. They'll be able to pick their options. This place too, maybe the input message that you want there. So if I click this one, I'll select this line. Then I go to data validation. go to data validation, then the input message that I want in a particular place, maybe title, maybe, okay, the title, maybe choose from the list. Choose from the list. Choose from the list. So I'll click OK. So let's say I also from this place, maybe I put, maybe I type that whole number there. Let me just use that whole number. So let me just say whole number from, let's say 3 to 5. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. Then I'll click OK. Now, if I type 2 here and click enter, okay, it's going to give error. It's going to give error, but I want the error to, I want it to give a message. I'll click this place again, please. Then I put this error message there. Then I click OK. So let me type 1 there and click. I click retry. It's supposed to give me a message. And type message there. That message. Let me select it again. Go to data validation, then error alert. Maybe that error alert can give stop. Maybe you can also give title here. Use. Oh, let me choose from the list. They choose from the list. The error message. Use the list. Use the list. Let's see. So that is error message. We'll click this one. Now, here again, if I go to data validation, let me give settings there too. These settings, let me click OK. So let me put 6 there and click enter. Let me click enter. Do you see? That is the error message. Say choose from the list. That is if I put a list there. I choose from the list. Okay, that choose from the list, you can put it here as well too. We'll click here. Then I'll go to data validation. That error message, maybe I use it for it too. So maybe I type, correct, let me type correct draw here, correct draw. And type correct draw here and click enter. Okay, set error message. Okay, we try. Okay, that is the error message. This one is stop. That stop is just the error message for any of these things. Just stop message. This one is warning to stop. If I select this one, if I go to data validation, this one is this is the stop message here. The stop message. If I click OK, I did not put anything here anyway. Stop. The stop message. Okay. Let me put an input. Let me type an input here. Just click here. Click this place and maybe list. Again, let me choose this list again. Or click here. Let me choose this one. Then choose that one. Then input message. Let me add input message here as choose from the list. Choose from the list. Choose from the list. Think this choose from the list. Choose from the list. Then maybe the input message. Use the list. Use the list. Then this one too. Maybe I'm going to use stop. I'm going to put stop there. Maybe the title. Let me type stop here. Stop. The input message. This the input message. I'm just say stop.
It could be error, so that people will know that there's error.
Yes, 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 it could be error. Okay, the input message. Let me just say is stop. Okay, then error. Let me just type stop there. Type stop. So, okay, this is the message. The message will appear this particular place. So you can type. I mean, type. Let me type port there. Port. Click enter. Get that one here. Okay, say stop. Then retry. Here, I use minimum of I think. Let me see. Let me see what I put here too. But you can choose from the list. Okay, so if I click here, then okay, it's gonna be me. Let me close it. So click stop. And that stop is message. If I click this place, I can check this one. Then click here. I can also SPSS. I click here. Maybe I type I just type something like maybe Mac. I click enter. There is a stop, which is form of. So there are a lot of error message you can input your using data validation into your system. You understand? So this one is a warning. If I click here, go to the data validation, then we're going to the warning. This is alert. This one is error message. The input message. Okay. All these ones too, they are what you can add to your maybe that will guide those people using that particular place to be able to, like the warning I said, the other one, use maybe and choose from the list or use the correct message. So those are the messages that you can add to your data. this warning message. Like here, let me first add let me first add maybe courses there too, courses or discipline. From here, let me first start with this. I'll click this one. Let me just say, choose from the list. Okay. Now I'll click here. Once I click here, I can begin to type maybe I want law. Okay. Let me first type. Okay. Let me type the list. You can type the list. You can type it down first. Sorry. I first select this place. Then I click this one. I type law. Maybe accounting. Put accounting there. Then this one, maybe I put finance there. Finance. Okay, these three. These three. So click, let me first select this four. Then I'll go to data validation. Then I'm going to choose this one, just the list. Then from here, the source, just select the source. It's already there. Then I'll pick input message. Input message. That input message can be the title. Choose from the list. The list. So the input is make use of the list. Make use of the list. So that is the input. Then this one, the title, the error message or the warning message here, and that you must use the list. Must use the list. So the input message to that. The input message is that use the list. So if you click OK, so from here you can see the input message, choose from the list. So if I click this one, I choose law. If I click here too, maybe I just type engineering there. Engineering. I type engineering here. Once I click enter, look at it. Say you must use the list. So to give, this is how to put the error message here and maybe probably information that is used from the list. So that is how to put the data validation there. I think this one too is a form of information too that we are supposed to do here. So this is information too. Information, choose from the list. Make use of the list. So you can take this one as information that we're supposed to do here. So this is how to control the input. That's how to control the input of your data. This is from data. This is data validation. You validate what you have, what you want, the input you want within yourself. This is how to put the messages. That's how to use it. So the next topic is comments. 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 If you share worksheet with people, maybe you share what you are in a group, you share worksheet with people or with other co-workers on it. You can put message there. You can put message. For instance, the message here, these are the message. If you want to add message to your worksheet, you can just just go to that particular cell, select the cell. From review tab, you can click add comments. When you click add comments, then you can now type the comments you want there. This person, okay, just say need extra lesson. Extra lesson on this course, which is okay. This course is CRK. 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 So when you're okay, then you click enter. At least if you are okay, then that's it. Once you add comment to anything from here, it will show each time. But if you don't want it to show, you can hide it. You can hide the comments. I click here. You hide comments. Okay, these are comments. You just once you just select it or select the comments. If I put the cursor to display the comments, then you can delete comments. You can delete comment, you can edit it. You can also by clicking this one that is kind of okay, we click this. If I select this one, it's there. Or if I right click on it too, you can hide. You need to select it first. When you select it, I want to hide it. Okay, is show. This one is hide too. You can show and you can hide. Just select the text, select that particular text. So you can show it. This one is show all. This one too, if you select it, you can hide any of the text. If you want it to be. So you can add comments to any and you send it. You can delete comments. If I delete comments, you select it, there you click delete. I'm clicking this one, then I click delete. You can delete any comments. If I click this one too, if I select it, select this one and click delete. So you can add comments, you can delete comments, you can show comments anytime. So this comment is used to maybe comment on the worksheet. Maybe if you are sharing, we share worksheet with large number of people, you can put comment there and send it to them. So that is a comment. The next one is okay, if functions. If function is one of the advanced Excel, one of the advanced Excel function. Is programming in nature. That is, if this is this, do this, else do something else. So that is it. I can click this one and say maybe remark. I type remark here. Type remark here. Now from there, I use if function. The if function said use if function to determine high or low salary. That is, These are the hints. Salary greater than maybe $50,000, maybe it's high. So here, to use the if function, press equal to, then if, the open bracket, then I'm going to, this one here, I'm selecting this place, then comma, then what do I want? Okay, if that place is, it is either is greater or equal to $50,000, 50,000, then you put comma. What do I want to do? Then anything that is word, text, or string, we call it strings, you put quotes there. You want the computer to write, say high, that is high salary. You close the quote, comma, then you open quote again, type low, then you close the quote as well. You close the quote, then you can now close the bracket or just click enter. That's it. So if I drag it down, I'm dragging it down, so you can see which salary that is less than 50,000 is low. The one that's higher than 50,000 high. The one that is low than 50,000 low. So this is how to use if command. Another way to use if command, if you look at this, use if command to add 2,000 to any salary that is less than 50,000. Now, if you want to do that one again, I'm going to say press equal to if, open bracket, if anything here is less or equal to 50,000, 1, 2, 3, 50,000, comma, what do I want to do? I want you to add 50. I don't want to add, if it's less than, I want you to click here, then add 2,000 plus 2,000, comma, that is one criteria. What else do I want to do again? You click this place again, then you press add nothing. That is, you press add 0 there, then you close the bracket or click enter. That's it. So if you drag this one down, now you can see any salary that is higher than 50,000, it will leave it as it is. But any salary that is greater than 50,000, it will add 5,000 to it. So this is how
that is lower, sir.
Use
that is lower
function.
than 50,000.
That is lower than 50,000, add 2,000 to it. The one that is not lower than 50,000, the one that is lower than 50,000, add 5,000. The one that is greater than 5,000, leave it as it is. So this is how this one is. So that is if function. There are a lot of, basically you can use if function, but if you know how it works, you are going to get it. If you are going to want to come out with a text or call string function like this high low, you must put them in quotes. If I click this one, I press F2 for you to see. So this is just the syntax for the formula. The same thing, if I click here, I press F2 key, you can see the way this one is. That is, if anything in this place is less than, that is this column, is less than 500, what you do, add 2,000 to it. S, add nothing. That is, put 0 there. So that's how to use this the if functions. I think that one is clear. Now,
Please, sir, I want you to help me. Let's use a practical scenario. Please, let's go back to that same place, that same Excel
yeah,
for
okay,
salary. That
okay,
place you just did now.
the if function.
Yes.
Okay, this salary.
Okay,
Okay,
now federal
okay,
government just signed 70,000 as minimum wage. Now, let's say we want to regularize
yes,
it. That
yes, okay,
if you earn below
yes.
70,000, now earn 17,000, you want to
Hello?
create a new so that anybody that is currently earning below 70,000 will now earn 70,000 on the dot. So that is the condition. So how do we do it with this? I want us to practicalize it. Did you get my question, sir?
Okay. Anybody that is any
Below 70,000,
yeah,
we want to upgrade the person to earn
yeah,
70,000. Those that are earning above
okay.
70,000,
Anybody,
those that are earning above 70,000, we just
yeah,
want to add 10,000 to their income. Whereas those that are below 70,000, they now become 70,000.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Below 70,000, add what?
Below
Hello?
70,000, make them earn 70,000. Below 70,000, they should not earn 70,000 on the dot.
Yeah. Those
Above 70,000, compensate them with extra 10,000.
below, yeah,
Below 70,000, they should not earn 70,000. Like this one that is earning 54,550. The fees
hello?
I want to see
Mm-hmm.
70,000 on him.
Okay.
All the people earning below,
Mm-hmm.
we should not pick 70,000 for them. Whereas those that are already earning above, we'll compensate them with 10 by adding 10,000 to their current money. How do we do that?
Okay. 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 With this salary, so it will be equal to, if the open bracket, if anything here is less 70,000. Okay, so comma, then okay, add it's less, okay, it's less or equal to 70,000. Add this one, add if it's equal to 70,000. If you say add 70,000, it's going to be this. Okay. If it's greater
After you
than
put 70,000,
70,000,
if
like,
after that comma, 70,000 straight,
eh?
after that comma,
Mhm.
if E3 is less than or equal to 70,000, pick 70,000.
If this, if anything here less than, if it's less than 70,000,
We want 70,000 to
if less
appear.
than 70,000,
We
that
want
is, we
70,000
want
to
you to
appear.
add
We
Hello?
want it to be 70,000. So after this comma, let's put 70,000.
Okay.
Because if
Okay.
you put it at
Then
G3, it will not be
okay.
oscillating.
It should return
70,000.
Okay. 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 If anything here, then we just
70,000.
say okay. Let's if we put this one in quotes. Let's say 70,000. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put it in quotes again with okay. No, no, no. Okay. Let me see this one first. Let's see. Please. Then comma. And if anything here, okay. Else, this one, okay, that's 70,000. Else, no. I need to get that one clear again. Okay, let me get. If it's less than 70,000, make it 70,000. Okay. Okay. Add. If it's 70,000, if you click here, plus, okay. And add okay. Supposed to remain. I can't get that question very well. Okay. If anything there is less than
Hello,
70,000.
hello. Can you hear me?
If anything there is less than 70,000, you say,
So
yeah.
I think what they're trying to
Hello?
say is if somebody earns less than 70,000, so I would rather you do less than rather than less than or equal to less than 70,000. Then let's try that quote of 70,000. So anything that is less than 70,000, we want it to be 70,000. Then anything that is equal to or above 70,000, we want to add 10,000. So you now make that one to be if E3 equals to or if E3 is greater than or equal to 70,000, then E3 plus 10,000. I don't know if you understand.
This one is.
So if it is less than 70,000, we want to make it a minimum of 70,000. That's what we want to have as the new salary based on the minimum wage. We want everything to be anything less than 70,000. We want to
I can't hear you.
70.
Okay, repeat again.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
And if this one is less than 70,000,
we want to upgrade it to 70,000.
Hello, sir. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can someone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Maybe we lost him.
Okay. I think the response to that question, the if we are using will not give us that solution. It's ifs. If that is IFX. That is what will be used to achieve that objective. Because the ifs now is just a singular condition, a singular criteria. But for ifs, that will help us to, in this case now, in this scenario now, we have two conditions. If it is less than so amount, let it be upgraded to 70,000. And if it is above 70,000, let 10,000 naira be added to it. So there are two conditions there. So that if will not give us that solution. It is IFS, two criterions that will be able to give us that solution. So let's try IFS, we'll get it. I don't know if somebody heard me.
Yeah, I get you perfectly. You know, when you use a practical example, learning becomes permanent. You understand? We have a practical, this is a case study scenario. Let's see how we can. Did we lost Oga Taiwo? Is it the network is pretty bad? I have been logged out and re-logged in almost like 3 times today. I don't know what is wrong with our
Can you see
network.
my screen?
Okay, no.
Can you see my screen?
No, sir. Let me see. Are you
No,
still
we are not seeing your screen any longer.
Are you let me
Okay.
check if you are still co-admin. You are still co-admin now. Share your link, share your screen.
Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
We have started seeing it. Did you
Okay.
get the message that was shared on the platform? You know, we are all learning together. We have 2 conditions. This if can only handle 1 condition.
If
But the condition in our case study is
no,
2 conditions.
it can handle as many conditions as possible.
Okay, go ahead, sir. But do you understand our question now? Those that are any below 70,000,
Okay.
let's assume this is our organization. Our management is saying that
Okay.
those that are any below 70,000, we don't want to break the law, upgrade them to 70,000 on the dot. Those that are currently any above
Make it
70,000, in order for them not to carry play card, add 10,000 to their salary, so they will be happy small. So how do we operate it? We are the HR people.
Add 10,000 to who?
So those that are
Hello?
earning above 70,000, those that
Okay,
are
above
currently earning
70,000.
above 70,000, add 10,000 to them. Those that are earning below 70,000,
Add
upgrade them
10,000.
to upgrade them to 70,000 on the dot.
Okay. Okay. So okay, from here now, back to this place. If anything here is greater than is greater than 70,000, greater than 70,000, 1, 2, 3, comma, what I want to do, then here, then plus 10,000, 10,000, add 10,000.
Yes, first condition is met.
That is 10,000. That is 10,000. Then, if, okay, I think I'm going to, that this condition is met. Let me click. So, if again,
Otherwise, 70,000.
okay, and let's see. If else, this one,
No.
no,
No.
that
Otherwise,
place.
70,000. Otherwise, if
Okay,
it is otherwise, just 70,000. Otherwise, 70,000.
Okay, 70. Okay, let's see. 70. Okay, I click this one. Okay.
Okay. Drag down.
Okay, I think
fantastic.
This is it.
Fantastic. Yes. Yes, we've gotten it. I hope we all knew how we got this. I hope we got it now.
Okay,
I just learned something now.
So,
When he was trying to put the second condition first, it was kind of difficult. It wasn't following the
this
formula
is, I
statement.
think this one answers your question.
Yes, it answers. It does. So it does. The first will be the last. If it is false, if the statement is false, what do you want to happen?
Yeah.
now put it last. So
Okay.
you don't do it, you don't do the first statement
Okay.
last. Did you get it? I want everybody to get, if you can get this practical and it speak to all our mind. So 70,000 here, now the 70,000 we are seeing now. Before now, they were earning below 70,000.
All those down. So with now, like you said, those earning higher than 70,000, it will add 10,000 to their. So can we move? Hello, sir. Hello?
Yes. I think the general house has gotten
Hello?
it. Yes, I think we've gotten it. You can see it. 29,000 now. But this last person,
Sorry, I have a
Hello? Can you hear me?
yeah. Question, please, before we move forward. Any question?
Yeah. Hello? I'm not hearing you, please. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. I can hear
Somebody
you
is
now.
probably maybe is trying to say, when are we ending the training?
Okay. At least we've done more than we want to do today. Maybe we can end the training and go for maybe till next week for continuation of the training.
Okay. I think we have
Is that
10,
okay?
10 minutes more. We didn't start on time. We lost like 30 minutes.
Okay, so do we go to
We
another
lost
topic?
like 30 minutes. We just have 10 minutes. Or we just want interaction. Did you get this if statement? I want
Okay,
everybody.
let's quickly do that. Okay, you can continue, sir.
Yes, we've been able to do pay special, data validation, comment, if comment, some if. Have we done some if?
No, we have not done some if.
Can we
This
do
is
that in
some
10 minutes?
if.
Or is now, since we have
Okay, let's
10
quickly
minutes,
do it.
since we have 10 minutes, it's either we quickly do that or we take questions. How do you get the low and high? I have another meeting. Okay, let's finish it by 11. Let's finish by 11. So just be summarizing. Yes, so that we can call it a day.
Okay, we've all done some functions. This one is some if you want to do something like this, just a kind of summary. You want to summarize your data. Let's say this department, let's say departmental stores, maybe they sell this type of items, casing and so on and all those things. Maybe you just record this as the sales comes in. Now, let's say you want to know the number of items within this particular place. You can, for you to do it very well, you can first maybe do what we call, this is a cell name function here. If I click this one, I press Control Shift and down arrow key. Then this place, I can name it as department. I name it as department. So I'll click enter. Then I also need this particular price here. This particular price. I'll click it. I press Shift Control down arrow key. I'm going to name it price. Yeah, price. This is price. I'm going to name it price. Click enter. Then this place too, which is I'm going to use for revenue. I press Control Shift and down arrow key. Now I'm going to name that place. I'm going to name it revenue. 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 Okay. The revenue. Click enter.
Yes.
Pardon my listening. So we can now, if you want to, the number of items here, we've named that name function. You first name your column. That's naming it. That naming is, I will also do the what it save us. To save us, maybe you want to use shortcuts to do this shortcut, it take longer time. So let's say I want to find out the number of items this place, each of the item. Each of the item, we will do this one to summarize it to this later. But these are the departments you have there. These are the departments you have there. We are going to, maybe next time, I'm going to, the way to summarize it to get this type of thing, we call it advanced filtering. We're going to do it in the next class. So
Advanced
let's
what?
say we want to find the number of
Advanced
items
what?
here. So we're going to press equal to. Advanced filtering, filter,
Okay,
advanced filter, advanced filter.
Okay.
Advanced filter. I'm going to we'll filter this particular place where we'll do it later. We're going to do it in the next class. So let's quickly do this one. So it's going to be equal to. They want to find the number of monitor within this particular place. It's going to be equal to count if. Count if. As count if. As count if. Then open brackets. Then it's telling us the range. Instead of us to come to this place and find the range.
We'll put departments.
One is department. So I click this one, click OK. It will select it to the formula. Then press comma, then set the criteria. The criteria is monitor. I'll click this monitor, then click enter. When I click enter, it show me the number of
We have lost you. We've lost you. Network. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very, Excel is very, very interesting. We've lost our lecturer there, his network. So we are going to bring the class to a close. Next week is going to continue from where it stopped. Excel is very interesting. Please, I have resent the Excel sheet. The Excel sheet has been resent to the house again. So for us to see what we have, what is working on. So please go to your various WhatsApp group and download those Excel sheets. If you have not downloaded before, practicalize most of what he has taught, so that by next class you will even be running ahead. So thank you very much for your time. God bless you. We'll have a nice time together. Thank you so much. So until we meet again, tomorrow we are meeting by 9, please. We are meeting by 9. Thank you very much for your time, and God bless you. Bye. Yes, we are meeting tomorrow. We are meeting tomorrow, 9 o'clock too. We are meeting tomorrow.